Welcome back to the RiotKick YouTube channel. I'm your host Hawks, and today we are back with episode 3 of the RiotKick Podcast. I'm glad to bring this to you, especially today of all days. We're going to talk a little bit about 2K25, but the main topic of this episode is going to be about the Royal Rumble, especially the men's Royal Rumble, but we will cover a little bit on Cody versus Kevin, DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns, and of course the women's Royal Rumble as well. And we'll also touch on 2K25 very, very briefly. But let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Now, out of 10, I would give the show probably a 7. There was definitely some shocks, especially one of the results nobody expected. No bookmakers, no wrestling journalists, if you really want to call them that. But of course, we kicked off the night at the Royal Rumble with the Women's Royal Rumble. The biggest pop of the night throughout the entire night has to go to Alexa Bliss. It was amazing to see her back. I literally nearly cried. One of my favourites. Just unreal. Her work in the ring, her character work is next to none. She's absolutely brilliant, and I'm so happy to see Alexa Bliss back. And that was one of the instances where you could kind of turn around to the wrestling journalists and news people and go, "You're wrong," because they reported literally yesterday, well, the day before, that they weren't even close on a contract, but yet she was at the Royal Rumble and she's back, and she had that Fiend Forever jacket on. She had a remix of a theme song. She had a darker character. She looked in incredible shape, so that was amazing. Seeing Jordan Grace officially a WWE superstar, that was pretty cool to see. Seeing Nikki Bella at number 30, now a lot of people were disappointed because it wasn't AJ Lee, but Nikki Bella at number 30 does make sense, especially if she's back for another run. I would like to see it. Nikki Bella again looks incredible. She looks in really good shape. The thing that made me disappointed was Charlotte winning. Very, very predictable. Although the men's wasn't, obviously. If you're watching this, you'll probably know by now. But it looks like they're going Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. Am I excited? No, because of how much I hate Charlotte. For several reasons, but I won't go into that. But does it make sense? Yeah. So I can't deny that from a business standpoint of how much it makes sense. And Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Nevada seems to be the way that they are heading. Then we went to the Tag Team Championship match, 2 out of 3 falls. Pretty fun match, to be fair. A nearly pinfall. The first fall went to DIY pretty early on. Then Motor City Machine Guns pulled it back, but in the end, DIY walked away with the WWE Tag Team Championships, retaining them. And then Street Profits attacking them. Seems like they're going to a darker character, and they attacked Motor City Machine Guns as well, so they're kind of a tweener. Angelo Dawkins is funny as hell. He was walking around Indianapolis all day on those crutches that he attacked with. I think that's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, Street Profits now in the tag division, the SmackDown tag division, looking stacked with Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Street Profits, pretty deadly. It's looking quite good. So heading into WrestleMania in the Chamber, who knows? It's going to be a fun ride for the tag team division. Could even include Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in that once they finished at Vengeance Day in NXT. So yeah, things are looking really good for the tag division on SmackDown. Then we went to Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, ladder match for the Winged Eagle title and the WWE Undisputed Championship. Absolutely incredible match of the year so far, no doubt. Kevin Owens, one of the best workers in WWE. He doesn't get his flowers enough for what he does, his character work, his heel work, how he does it. Absolutely incredible worker, one of the best to ever do it. Cody Rhodes, of course, is Cody Rhodes. Great to probably Cody's best match in the reign. Absolutely incredible contest. Just my jaw hit the floor with the ending, to be fair. It looked nasty when Kevin Owens went through that ladder. His head got stuck in one of the runs as well. Yeah, very, very nasty. But an absolutely war of attrition and an incredible match. And then the Men's Rumble, which is why we are here today. Not too many surprises, to be fair. A lot of the mid-card guys came in first. We started with Rey Mysterio and Penta, which was pretty cool, to be fair. We got the face-off with Penta and Bron Breakker. Penta was kind of facing off with quite a lot of guys. And then Jacob Fatu came in, laid havoc. Obviously, we saw ISO Speed before that get his ass speared by Bron Breakker. That was insane to witness. And then Jacob Fatu came in at number 12, basically cleaned house. We got a face-off with quite a few guys against Jacob Fatu. I think Triple H was testing the waters as to kind of what got the biggest reaction. Braun Strowman eliminated Jacob Fatu. Obviously, that rivalry is probably going to continue on SmackDown. We saw an incredible face-off between CM Punk, John Cena, and Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. But then Seth Rollins came out, went straight after Punk, and that was that. But that was an incredible, 6-7 minutes of just what if. So I did really, really enjoy that. And then the shock of the century happened. Nobody expected it. The final three, Logan Paul was number 30, which I think everybody was pissed off at. But that is what it is. And then the final three, nobody expected. It seems like they're going the route of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, possibly at WrestleMania. If that was me, it should main event, the star-studded match, but it won't. The final three was John Cena, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso. And then Logan Paul got eliminated, so I'm like, oh, Cena's winning this. Credit to Jey, he's been great. Deserves to be runner-up. And then out of nowhere, Jey Uso pushes John Cena off the apron and wins the 2025 Royal Rumble match. I was screaming at 4:30 in the morning, because obviously I'm from the UK, going, what the actual F is going on? Nobody expected it. The crowd was like, and even everybody on Twitter, they're like, oh, it's the worst decision ever, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not the worst decision ever. It doesn't make sense, because I'm like, which way are they going? They've got to go Jey Gunther. Is Jey going to finally defeat Gunther? And that's the story they're going. John Cena should have won, but it makes sense because he's now in the Elimination Chamber match. And John Cena is now taking a different approach to his character. If you saw the press conference, basically, he's not being the business guy. He's not, he's kind of doing this for himself and the fans now. He wants that 17th title because the fans want that 17th title. So he's going into Elimination Chamber a lot more focused to get his 17th World Championship. So it seems like the way that we're going is Cody Rhodes versus John Cena and Jey Uso versus Gunther. Now, is Jey Uso versus Gunther a main event of WrestleMania? Hell, it's not, no. But does Jey Uso deserve this absolutely huge big moment for him? Heck yeah, he does. He's been on an incredible run the past 12 months. And it's literally provided one of the biggest shocks. I've been watching wrestling for 25 years. It has literally provided one of the biggest shocks I've ever seen in my life. And I think in the crowd, a lot of people on Twitter were like, the shock value took over. And I think that's why a lot of people have kind of not took a receptive to it, but kind of gone, I don't agree with the decision. It should have been John Cena, because everybody was expecting CM Punk or John Cena to win. But the fact that Jey Uso, of all people, have ended up winning, it's like, in a couple of days, everyone will find it cool as hell. But right now, even, 12 hours after it happened, everybody's still like, I did not expect that. What the actual F is going on? And it's a shock value that took over a lot of people. But in a couple of days, everyone will be like, actually, this is pretty cool. Jey Uso deserves it, So that is my thoughts on the Royal Rumble. What do you think of Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble and pretty much everything else that happened that we have covered? just a quick note on WWE 2K25 as I end this podcast episode. On Wednesday, 5th of February at 5 PM UK time, expect gameplay on this channel. Now, we was not at the hands-on event, as a disclaimer, we was not at the hands-on event in Indianapolis, Indiana, for the WWE 2K25 hands-on event, but just like last year, we've got permission from certain YouTubers. We can use their gameplay, we can do what we want with it, we can kind of make our own content off of it. Expect to see a lot of entrances on here. We'll do some gameplays, we'll do some YouTube shorts, we'll do full-on matches as well. So expect to see all of that and so much more right here on the RiotKick YouTube channel. So keep it locked. Make sure to subscribe. WWE 2K25 gameplay is dropping on this YouTube channel 5 PM UK time on Wednesday, February 5th. Lots of entrances, as I said, new matches, new superstars, so much more. Can't give away too much, but it's going to be absolutely insane. Got some permission from YouTubers to use their content, as we unfortunately wasn't there, but hopefully one year. And yeah, it's going to be insane from Wednesday. Got loads coming your way, so do keep an eye out. But if you did enjoy this podcast episode, you know what to do. Smash that like button, share it around on social media with your friends and family and pet dogs, cats, hamsters, whatever you've got. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for more podcast episodes, more Royal Rumble and WrestleMania talk, and of course, WWE 2K25 official gameplay coming to the YouTube channel Wednesday, February 5th at 5 PM UK time. Do not miss it, and I'll catch you all there.